life is so easy. Can I justify being lazy? If I'm the skeleton of what I could be. I had enough of the world, always begging me, do this, do that, so I'm escaping. Fight or flight is the right to run, or am I falling short of who I should become?
Hey everybody. We ready for some more spooky video games? The first game is a Kinji suggestion, but I looked and it's short. So we are actually playing 2 games tonight. 2 whole video games. Straight to the end. I shouldn't count my video games before they're completed. Let's start one. At least I did get to the title screen for one of them, so at least one of them will work. At least that far. I don't know why. They're melting. They're melting. Melt the car. Melt the car. Oh God, what is it? Yeah, I had no idea this game existed until Kinji linked it. So please direct all complaints, inquiries, and suggestions to Kinji. What is this, a bowl of porridge? Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, that sun looks creepy. Look at him. He's gonna brush his teeth now that he's eaten. There you go. Let's see. I don't know what this little thing is. But let's check our phone for a bit. And we'll go on the laptop a bit. And now we'll do a little reading. And then we do whatever this thing is. Oh god, it's a scary moon. I have... Ooh, he got, like, graded. We got some nails and we got some keys. Let's try key. Maybe you go into this lock? Nope. How about this one? I never thought of clay as being so creepy before. It just looks gross. Well, this key's bent. I hope it still works. I tried all your keys, now what? Can I open the door? Maybe I gotta do them in the right order. Oh, here we go. I gotta do a key for this again. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe this one? Did I even do a key for that one? Ooh, a spinny thing. Now we're in. Oh god, it punched us in the face. Poor Mel. Sorry, Mel. You're gonna have nightmares about homework and clay creepiness. Alright, we wake up, we're gonna get some porridge. Boy, this porridge takes a long time to eat. Oh god, all day. The day's gone. An entire day of porridge eating. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. Let me snip these little... Ew. Oh, the scissors broke. This looks just disgusting. No, it's my knife. Now he's a moonhead man. Oh god, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Oh, he didn't become a sunhead man. Oh, wait. Now he's two-head man? Why? One head just ate a piece of the other head. No! Stop that. Don't eat each other's heads. Which is a phrase that I never thought I would utter. I checked that off the list of things I would need to be able to say. I said, no, I don't need this one. Just chuck it in the bin. Okay. Uh, let's look at the laptop a bit, maybe. Or maybe we could read a book. Let's read a book. They even made books look gross, aside from looking factually inaccurate. Okay. Let's let's brush our teeth. There's the man in the toothpaste. Oh, he's walking on teeth. Don't. Why? Ah. I get an achievement for that called disappointments. I'm often disappointed by toothpaste, especially when it's a smeared little toothpaste man. Let's have some porridge again. This is not how porridge is eaten. Let's see, what do we got? We got a potato, we got a wafer cookie thing, an onion, and some bread, and a fork. Potato. Scoop that up with some bread. I never want to eat again. There's an eyeball. Let's look at our phone a bit. Okay. Wigglies. Want to play a video game? The controls are reversed. Left is right. Right is left. Up is down. And down is up. The spider block. The end? Ta-da! I got an achievement that says ugly ending. Maybe if I did things in a different order or something, I would have got a pretty ending. I don't believe it because there's nothing pretty about this game. It is a grotesquerie of clay. Okay. Clicking quit does nothing. All right then. Next game. I don't even know what to think after that game. The game broke my brain. Let's play something upbeat. Let's play a game that is called The Music Machine. This one I have not tested whatsoever, so if it's something's going to break, this is the time. I think we'll be good, though. There's some weird keys to move, huh? Weird. Okay. Let me see if I remember those. Hold shift to run. I think I can get that one. Left mouse to display the cursor. Release left mouse to interact. Press right mouse to examine the inventory. Press T to skip certain dialogue. That's the T for talk to the hand. Press escape to toggle this menu. The game saves automatically. Take your time, explore. What did he say his name was? He didn't. Oh. Is he bringing the boat back for us? Of course not. Right, of course not. It's lonely here. But we're used to loneliness. Well, I am. I don't know about you. Come on, I have no friends, and everyone thinks I'm a weirdo. I keep making disgusting things out of clay. That's part of being an adolescent. Loneliness is growing up and listening to your listing your Barbara as an emergency contact. Okay, Mr. Dramatic. And it's suspecting that Travis Bickle wasn't actually crazy. Who is Travis Bickle? You don't actually want to kill me. What are you hoping to find? I'm hoping to find whoever poked those people full of holes and left them in a pile. You could just make me stab myself if it's a death by stabbing you're after. You get your revenge, and I don't have someone else controlling my body for the rest of my life. Are we dealing with like a poltergeist? Is it poltergeist whenever they haunt or inhabit you, or is it just when they follow you? I'm not up on my ghostesses. Examine cots. They've been slept in recently. Poltergeists are the playful ones. I don't think anyone's touched these for decades. Spider web. Why do they have cots when they had a bed that they just tipped over? A little house. Examine wrenches. They're stuck to the dresser with rust. Must have been sitting here a long time. Or they were just cheap crap. Does the price of tools really matter? Of course it matters. I've never seen anything so rusted that it stuck. Unless it was two other metal. Anything else in here? Can I go swimming? Apparently we... Oh, we can only go this far. Another little building. Not much to this one. It's not actually a door, just a concrete outline. Okay. Maybe there's another entrance? One would assume so. Examine stone. Now this thing makes me feel weird. It's just a rock with a strange symbol on it. You don't feel it? I don't feel anything. It looks relatively new. It's pointing north. I have no idea how you do that. Well, I have a good sense of direction. You don't. It's locked. That's odd. It's made out of copper. And it hasn't oxidized yet. It's shiny enough I can see your reflection. And do you like what you see? Oh, for God's sakes. I want to have sex with a 12-year-old girl. I'm a 12-year-old girl? Dying hasn't changed that. Well, that was fun. 13. Cared enough to put a dozen bullets in me. And now I'm dead. Pages of a survival newsletter. They're all quite old. These boards look new. Yank. Maybe there's something we can use to break through them. Yay, crowbar. Think you can swing this thing? Maybe. Well, let's find out. That was a good pickup sound. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know which way to go. We'll go left. A ladder. Hey, we're in that big church with the fake door. The fake rude door. We, the four, the one, we have language. Writing too, and power to put in it. We are gods now, if ever we weren't. Gods need domains, unfractured domains. So we make another, a better one. A terranium, maybe, what they call it. Ask Roger. We call it kingdom. The greatest experiment yet. 4 humans go in and live. We're writing a tome, a sliver of wisdom. It'll keep the Father's beast away. A glowing skyball will be our throne. A moon, maybe they call it. Ask Roger this too. And the skyball will be wisdom too. Kingdom will be kept alive. Roger Cox owns this place. He met a man on... He met a man, an eyeless man, a toothless man, and he looked at the man, and the man looked at him. And he saw that the man was beloved and dearest of friends. And the man spoke to him, "How long since you have tasted bone marrow?" And he told him truthfully. And the man said, "Come." And he went with the man, and they vomited pure, clean, cold, clean water into the endless, eternal, infinite sea. And then the end. A story by We, the Four, the One. Bleh. It's like an alien wrote it or something. Observing, we knowing, sounding humans making art. Instrument for data. Beauty and is cries of all. Yes, puncture for science. Music men for. It's just illegible scribbles. Our writing, it sucks for now, says Roger. Better will be better. More to learn. Stories. Okay. Examine the candle order. Okie dokie. So I guess at some point we need to figure out what to do. We have 6 buttons. Looks like they could be toggled. Down the hatch. They're stacked with cans of food. An uncomfortable cot. Will you stop going out, light? I'm trying to see. A rusty ladder. Why would it be leading anywhere? I don't know. Stop going out. It's stuck or locked. So I think we've been in everywhere in this place. Maybe. That goes up to the church. This is the divider from the first hallway. Yep. And if we take the path right instead of left at the T, it takes us to the room with the bad light. And there doesn't seem to be anything useful in here since we can't take the ladder. All right. But we do have a crowbar and a piece of paper. Oh, I didn't see this before. A sequence. Maybe we can, that matches up with the number of buttons. So let's try that. All right, what do we got? 010111. Maybe it's the other way. It was the other way. What do we got? What do we got? It's a thing. Let's touch it. Now we're in Redland. It smells like rotten meat. And I feel floaty. Yeah, there's a little bit of like a, feels kind of like you're on ice a bit. It's like a clock thing. Blood ice. We got some new codes. That's weird. It's ice cold. Ice cold fire. There's no hinge, they're just solid iron. Can ice cold fire burn a book? Apparently it's bouncy fire. The books just bounce right out. Some heavy iron stakes. It looks like a bed, but it's made out of concrete. I wonder what's making the blades turn. Examine thing. Millions of tiny needles? Could be. Maybe there's some hay in that needle stack. Examine hooks. You think these are what you're looking for? They're sharp and pokey. I would recommend not sniffing them. Can't see. Murder room. Everything's made of concrete. That's not how doors are supposed to open. I may not know much, but I know how doors open. There was a wrench on the wall, but I couldn't pick it up. I don't know why it's adorable. Except making a cool clicking noise. Woo! What we got going on here? Pigs? Why are the pigs floating? I need to stop playing now. This is apparently a sequel to another game. What's the other game? We're back in this place. It's a sequel to the claymation game. The Moon Silver. What does that game look like? I'm looking at it now. Or going to look at it now. The Moon Silver. Is it not on Steam? Oh, well, if it's just a spiritual successor, then I'm not too worried about that. I did find it on Steam. For some reason, when I searched it directly, it didn't come up, but it did whenever I searched the search engine. Okay, well, if it stands on its own, then we'll take that as it is. All right, so we have some new codes here. Yeah. If I had known in advance, I probably would have jumped into the other one first, but I go in blind, usually, avoiding as much as I can, so... if it wasn't in like the first few sentences of the description, I didn't know. Let's see, what was the code again? The Thorn Forest is 011010. Ow. The rain. Okay. The Void 101 110. I did not expect to see the likes of you. It's the floating chair god. Seems you have sailed off the map, girl. And here there be dragons. I am many things and have many names. Right now I am a voice emanating from a chair. You may call me Voice. And you are a girl far from humanity's designated home. This place, out of space and time, is no place for you. I sense someone with you, inside you. You are in a land of half-dreamed hellscapes. Tell me, do you believe in God? Then you do not believe in devils either, and you will not believe where you are. Okay. Tell me anyway. First, tell me of your vengeful companion. You imagine strange friends, girl. Wounded animals are not to be trusted. You have one living inside you. Do not presume to know your imaginary friend. Where are we? There are many things in reality and outside reality, girl. Many places human eyes have never deciphered. Many beings human minds have never comprehended. This is such a place, created by such beings. The Spindle Men. Creatures of terrible innocence. Once in a time beyond time, they were God's companions. They slept at his feet and listened to his words, and he showed them the ways of creation, for they could not understand them on their own. They are fragile beings, capable of understanding only the literal, not imagination, emotion, or beauty, only usefulness. That is how God created them, and with his help, they dutifully crafted beautiful worlds of childlike wonder. Forest of warm crimson, deserts of sparkling white, vast oceans of the deepest blue. They were his children, and they delighted in making crayon drawings for him. But eventually they became unsatisfied, and in their naivete they said, "We do not need your words or your wisdom." They said, "We are four, and we are one. We are the Spindlemen." They said, "We can create, we can analyze, and we can decipher the mysteries of creation ourselves." And thus they left him. Time to get to the point. This doesn't help us. Humans have always perplexed them. They do not understand your ways because I said they do not understand imagination, emotion, or beauty. To them, your stories are nonsense, your paintings are stains, and your music is noise. This place and others like it are their attempts to replicate and understand your world. Yes, Until recently, they could only observe you from afar. All they had were glimpses and impressions. But somehow they found a way in. Some crack in the wall, and they made contact with one of you. They took his land for their own, and they have been modifying their creations. Building, always building. Building structures they presumed to have purpose. Building that infernal machine. It is their answer to the question, what are humans for? They've deduced that you are complex noisemakers, and they think themselves virtuoso musicians. Because when your existence is a wasteland of needs a T there, quantifiable values, screaming is as good as singing. I think that's all I... The Spindlemen are dangerous, you know. They're not malicious, but for all intents and purposes, they are madness incarnate. Their ignorance has resulted in horrific acts, and they infect all they touch. Be careful. Well, all right then. Everyone up to speed now? We all understand what's going on in this game? There will be a test later. One 010. I think we already went to this one, didn't we? Isn't this the... Oh, no. I guess not. Alright, so we've got a turnable arrow. Soft and sharp. A button. Alright, we pressed two buttons. And then we also have an arrow thing. We'll see what it's like whenever it's pointing to that other little dot. Did it reset the buttons? No. Not that one anyway. Game still seems to be going. But this is new. Yeep. Button number 3. Oh. They're all made out of rotting wood. Strange microphone. We're back in this place. I thought that we'd already been here. We had that little interlude there. And you are back. We can't get out. The portals, they keep kicking us back to different places. I see. It seems you are trapped then. Likely the Spindlemen have felt you from afar, and they are closing the world around you like a cage. Soon they will find you. The Spindlemen are physically weak, but they can certainly overpower a young girl. They will drag you to the music machine, and they will play terrible sonatas with your body. Interesting? That's not interesting. Kill them. Then the trap will spring open, their creations will begin to crumble, and you will be thrown back to your world. They will finally reap the wages of sin. That's the worst mixed metaphor I've ever heard. What I'd give for a belt sander right now. Creation is more than shadows and mechanisms. Creation is full of the terrible. It's full of the terrible and the wonderful, the known and the infinitely unknowable, the hellish corners and the heavenly peaks. Even in death you have barely scratched its surface. And in your cynicism you are more ignorant than you think. Okay. thought there was another button up here or something. Yeah, maybe I have to do it the other in order. Maybe I have to. I thought there was another button in this room, but maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, maybe I have to press the button while it's pointing upward. Oh, here we go. Button. Button. And we are out of here. Well, this is weird. Can't see with the big block in front of me. It's a Spindleman. The chair. Yes. Dead, of course. You saw to that. What? K? You got a lot of explaining to do, David Szymanski. Dedicated to Rachel. There's that code there. I wonder what happens if you do that code. Oh, the game just ended. Let's find out real quick. It was just 1 1 and then all zeros. That was weird. The game just like you press escape and it just was like, don't. Here's your desktop. Yeah, the third game probably answers all the questions. There's the church. There's the steeple. So the door is fake, and there are no people. All right. Let's see if it does anything. What? It's a happy land with a giraffe. Hug giraffe. See, they could have just made the game about hugging giraffes, and I would have been fine with it. That's all I really needed from a game. But Kim says this is worse. Examine the pixel heart. Dearest Rachel, thank you for always supporting me, even when I spend all my time obsessed with weird video game projects. I love you. I still like my original title better. Audio device. This must be the music that giraffes like. All right. And now we're back to this dreary place. That was worth it. I'm glad we went back to do that. All right, I guess we'll end it here. That was the music machine. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all next week.